Hello friends, welcome to Turning Pages. My name is Aruz, and if this is your first time here, welcome to Turning Pages. I am so glad that you are here. I've recently noticed that a lot of new people have been watching my videos and a lot of new people have subscribed to this channel. So first of all, I am really grateful for every single view and for every single like and every single new subscriber. Thank you so much for liking. And secondly, I realized that you don't know me that very well, and also since I don't have a lot of these videos, today I wanted to talk a little bit about Turning Pages, what is Turning Pages about, and a little bit about me. And to convince you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I hope by the end of this video I can convince you to press that subscribe button below that and follow me each time I post a new video. So give this video a like if you liked it. Grab yourself some tea, coffee or water or all of those options and let's get started. So let's talk about the first question. So the first question is, what is your channel about? So when I started thinking of a channel name, Turning Pages really resonated with me because I thought about this as chapters of my life as a reader, as a reviewer, as an amalgamation of all of my reading experiences of different genres of books and of my thought processes, how those change as I read more and more different genres of books and explore them. So Turning Pages was also a way to not just talk about books, but it was also kind of my way to connect my strong passion for traveling, which I am not able to do a lot of times, but through reading I could travel to different countries and I could travel to different places, and so being part of different cultures in a blink of an eye with just a flick or a few pages, it just seemed so appropriate to name this channel as Turning Pages. So Turning Pages really become a cozy corner where I could just grab my cup of coffee, my cup of tea, and read through the pages of Egypt, read through the pages of Spain, read through the pages of Italy, and travel and explore cultures and think about languages. If I am like this way, I'm sure there are other people who would like to do the same thing. So it was just a way for me to become a reviewer of books so that I could suggest people who are looking for similar recommendations. And so Turning Pages came into existence. And this book is really about exploration of genres, exploration of books, exploration of cultures, of languages, of ideas, of experiences, mine and yours, because communication is a two-way key. I think that's what this channel is about. So if you are looking to join a voyage that connects readers worldwide, I think this is your channel. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I did a tag, a YouTube newbie tag, so I'll post a link there because I talk a bit in more detail there. But the whole underlining point of starting a YouTube channel was more about sharing books in long format and talking about books in more detail, and also getting recommendations and having conversations about people from the cultures that I'm reading. So for example, I read If on a Winter Night a Traveler, which was a beautiful book by Italo Calvino. I really wanted to talk to people from that culture to talk about their experiences by reading that book, like what did they felt, how similar do they think the author did justice to the whole era, to the whole culture. And that is the point of YouTube that you can have these kind of conversations. So to build a community where communication becomes a two-way form instead of just me telling you, I think that is one of the prime reasons why I started a YouTube channel, because if I just wanted to talk to myself, I don't think anybody enjoys doing that. I don't know if someone do. Okay, yeah, that was my underlying assumption, that I would have a small diverse community where people with different cultures would be there, and they will talk about different language barriers, the ones that we cannot directly translate, and they can explain to the reader what those nuances mean and how different the experiences are when you read in your first language compared to your second language. And there are so many conversations to be held. So that's, again, the reasons why I started a YouTube channel, to have a two-way conversation rather than a one-way conversation. Let's talk about the next question. So the third question is, what do you do outside of YouTube? Now, I'm a bit shy about telling that, but I'm a PhD student studying in Vienna, Austria. And this is the reason why I have access to all the Schengen area, so I can travel physically without any visa problems. My area of expertise is basically organization psychology, human resources, and strategic management. Let's just move on. Okay, fourth question. Name your favorite books in each genres you read. So I did talk a lot about the genres that I read in this video, so I'll put a link here or here. But basically, I like a bit where there is a speculative fiction, there is a bit of magical realism, there's a bit of mild fantasy, there is a bit of social commentary, there is a bit of talk about relationships, there is a prose setting. Sometimes I don't even care if there is no plot and it's all just vibes. I would really enjoy it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I am a mood reader and I read according to my mood. So basically, my go-to genre is translated fiction, be it literary fiction, contemporary fiction. Currently, there's a tie between Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto and Hwang Bo-ram's Welcome to Hyunam-dong Bookshop. I love these two books. In fantasy, my favorite book is The Night Circus. Graphic novels, my favorite book is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, the Horse. I talk about it endlessly on Instagram. And my favorite middle grade is Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. I have been waiting for its fifth book since 2 years now. It keeps getting pushed back, so please let us have it this year. Fingers crossed. Next question, list your top 3 to 5 favorite authors. I think this is the easiest question in the whole list. So R.F. Kuang, Han Kang, Banana Yoshimoto, Aaron Morgenstern, Taylor Jenkins Reid's 5. The next question is a bit fun. So it's, what bookish character describes you? What bookish character describes you? I actually posted an Instagram post on Turning Pages by Root to get some answers because I couldn't think of any. I think I am like Amina Al-Sarafi, but make her like read a lot of books and having a bad addiction of buying books. Or Amina would probably trade books, so yeah, have a bad addiction about trading books instead of trading goods. So Amina Al-Sarafi, that's my answer. What is a genre of books you absolutely cannot stand? You know that preachy books that goes like, if you 5 ways to attain calm and 5 ways to attain self-actualization, and they have all of these so-called self-help management, but they're not really self-help management. All they have is really a lot of, you should be doing this and you should do this and you will attain this, and none of that actually work, and they're just full of proverbs and nothing actually works. Those, I hate those preachy self-help-ish books, but they're not really self-help-ish books. I hate them. And also books that kind of go like, oh, this book will make you feel so intelligent and so knowledgeable. No, don't buy them. They're a waste of time. Next question. Your tagline is books, coffee, and travel. How are you incorporating travel in this channel? I guess I kind of want to convince you to read more translated fiction because it has this mellow charm of going to different places, of meeting people in different cafes, of actually picturizing that cobblestone Germany or picturesque park in, I don't know, Paris, or a cafe in London, and you can feel them, you can see them, you can imagine yourself there. Reading that kind of fiction kind of transport you into a different world with mesmerizing characters, with an amazing plot line. It could also differ according to the genres that you read. For example, translated fiction has horror, translated fiction has thriller, translated fiction has mystery, translated fiction has murder, translated fiction has literary fiction, contemporary fiction, fantasy, you name a genre and translated fiction has it. So to enter a world which is so much different than yours, and you just get transported into those places with a flicker of a few pages. I guess I'm just trying to push more people to read such books so that more translators translate more fiction, and we can have more fiction to read about from different genres, from different places, from places that are unknown to us, which are smaller, which we haven't been able to go for political reasons or not. I think this is a good match between books and travel. And of course, while you are reading books, you need a drink. And the perfect drink to have with your books is coffee, unless you want to change and have tea. Next question. What can viewers expect from this channel? What makes Turning Pages different is that I want readers to be comfortable in what they read, and reading should be a pleasurable activity. Whether you read popular books, whether you read unpopular books, whether you read books that were published like a long time ago, whether you read books that are published in your mother tongue, whether you read books that are published about different civilizations, whether you read books which are very difficult to read, or has absolutely no magic in it at all and just has pure facts and are non-fiction, go for it. I want readers to just enjoy what they read and talk about that. So I want readers to expect a diverse community through this channel where they can just talk about their experience when, hey, there is this book that I used to read as a kid and I really loved it. So someone else might want to pick it up, and someone else might want to see what made that experience so beautiful for you. And hence this becomes such a multi-communicating channel where readers interact with each other, where we talk about why we read books. Basically, it's all about sharing our experiences as readers with each other. So that's what I'm expecting viewers to expect from this, hopefully. All right, and the last question is, what are your expectations as a creator, reader, reviewer from your channel? So I want to do justice both to the translator who are translating a book that has been written by a person of a different language, of a different generation, different time. And I want also to do justice to the readers who are going to read them and enjoy them. So it's quite a balance that I want to try as a reviewer and as a reader, because as a reader, I'm reading it as the sake of pure entertainment. But as a reviewer, I want to make sure that I'm doing justice to both the translator and the intent of the author. That whether it has the same tones as the author, whether the characters are able to convince the readers of their emotions and their troubles and their dynamics, their relationships. So I do want to make sure that at least the mood and the tones of the book are similar, even though no language can capture perfectly the nuances of another language. So that is not something a translator is ever able to accomplish, but hopefully by doing so, more and more books can be translated, and more people will end up reading translated fiction in whatever genres that they enjoy. So this is basically my expectation, that I can recommend people some hidden gems, and I can find books from far off places, from smaller communities, from more diverse places, stories that we haven't learned yet, stories that we need to learn more about, and hopefully a bigger community can read about it. That's my expectation. But if you're looking for more content, go check out Instagram, because that was the OG of my content platform. So you will see a lot more content there. And of course, all of my channels, if you want to follow them, Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads, will always be in the description for you to subscribe to, follow, whatever other thing there is to do. Have I convinced you yet? I hope I did. But truly, I am very grateful to all of you who watch my content regularly, who always post, who always comment, who always like, and just viewing my content is just so amazing to me. Those who are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining our little community. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know what kind of books you read. I would love to know what kind of languages you read in. Please remember that this channel, of course, is primarily for translated fiction, but that does not mean that I will not read other popular books. So I will have a general mix of all of those books. So stay curious, keep exploring, and remember to subscribe my channel for more book recommendations and bookish content from me. And happy reading, everyone. And until next time, friends, keep turning pages. Bye!